Lumist is awesome. What started out as this personal project to try and be able to visualize zones better and to be able to see all the tonal values in my images and saying, well, how can we do that in Photoshop? How can we take that further? Turned into this huge project, does things with your light that you've never been able to do before, but also gives you absolute control over that light, over the layers, over the masks. There's nothing else like it. The total map. Lumist maps and color codes every tone in your image. Then you can use Tone Select to select any one of those tones at any time, so it retains, even as you stack and modify and keep adding things. Now you can instantly select any tone in the image. So you can say, hey, let's select our subject. Let's lighten the subject up. Now let's select the background tones and let's darken those up. Then you have the Color Luma actions. If sunlight was in a can, it would be labeled Color Luma. Color Luma gives us these hues and light controls that you can now instantly apply to your tones that you've selected, or to the whole image if you want. And they're intelligent, so if you've selected a tone from the total mask, the action runs and the light mask approach knows that that selection is there, it makes your mask. If you haven't selected a tone, it'll apply the action to the whole thing in stackable, controllable effects. So everything can be built one on top of the other, and you can just keep adding and building and refining, and at the same time still have total understanding of all the tones in your image. You can have actions that work perfectly with our other collections like Alchemist. Before, we would have things like channels and luminosity masking and all this stuff that was kind of complicated and slowed down our workflow. In Lumist, we've simplified all of that, and we've said, how can we make ourselves understand tones in a way that we never have before? Be able to see those tones, then be able to edit, modify, and interact with those tones in a workflow sense to produce a finished image that blows people away. That's what Lumist is. It's phenomenal, and you're gonna love it. This is what's next in photography. Let there be light. Imagine these chessmen down here are you. You wouldn't be like the king or the duke or the knight or anything like that. You'd be like gently, like cleaning away the imperfections in our images and making us cool and happy and wonderful. And we're like, amazing, done. So let's say this is a Photoshop action and this is you. Does that make sense?